Hey, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm in Dubai, as you can see. And I just wanted to talk about, let me see if y'all can see that view from out here. Maybe I should actually go outside instead of just saying, hey, I'm in Dubai 100 times. But today I wanted to talk about why some people will never buy property. So as we know, about 63 to 65% of Americans own a piece of real estate. And even less of a percentage, about 35%, own at least more than one property. We also know that most people will refinance in 5 to 7 years, which means they will probably always have a mortgage, meaning they'll always have a bank to pay on their home. So will they actually truly own a home? Well, that answer, to make it very, very quick and simple, probably no. If you're always owing the bank some sort of money, you probably do not own your home, and you will never own your home. If you always owe someone money for your property, you do not own your own home. Now, property taxes, that's something that you have to pay, can't get out of. If there was a lifetime payment that you could have made, okay, cool. But in most states, you will always pay property taxes, and therefore, I will consider you owning your home if all you pay on the home is property taxes. With that being said, there are some people who will never even take out a mortgage, never purchase a home in full, never even attempt to own a home. In fact, there's a group of people who love that and don't want to have any form of home ownership. I know people who wanted to truly rent for the rest of their lives. And to be honest, if it's just you, it can be done very cheaply in any roommate situation. And even in 2055, I'm pretty sure there will still be a room somewhere available for $500 a month. I'm pretty sure no matter where in this world in 2055, there will be a room available for $500. So it can be found, and you can supremely live a lot cheaper than you would owning a home if all you did was, again, decide to rent. I saw this green blanket thing over the window for like a quick second, and now it's no longer there. I don't know how it got there or where it went, but that was kind of weird. With that being said, yes, there are some benefits to home ownership, like saving some equity in your home, especially for those who do refinance or sell every 6 to 7 years. At least you're building some sort of equity. Therefore, when you do sell, you have some type of money to make more bad decisions with. Or, again, you pay off the home and now you have the ability to not have a payment. Or after 20 years, for the quality and type of lifestyle you want to live, for the type of environment you want to live in, the space you want to have, you'll probably be paying significantly less in that mortgage now than you would had you continued to rent and had rent increases in order to live in a decent quality property, right? And then so for me, although I am on the frugal side, I understood that the quality of life that I had, I would not be in a $500 room for the rest of my life. And I knew that rents would go up on the type of areas that I wanted to live, which was at least 2 beds, 1 bath for a young man with no kids at the time or significant other. And so I knew that the quality of housing that I would need would eventually rise from that $975 price to about $1,000, and from $1,000 to $1,200, from $1,200 to $1,300, from $1,300 to probably $1,500 before I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this no more. Let me buy a house, right? But I took the smarter route, the smarter option. I said, wow, this thing is already approaching $1,000 a month. I know it will hit $1,000 a month. Let me get ahead of the 8 ball and pull the trigger on buying a property. First property I bought, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Cost me less than $800 a month on the mortgage after my down payment. And I was like, wow, couldn't believe it. Honestly, way better property than where I was living. The neighborhood wasn't as good, but to get an extra bedroom, an extra half bathroom, much bigger space, private parking pad, everything. I mean, That was really, really top notch. And then the move from that to something about $500 more, maybe $600 more. In my second property, same thing, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. This time, instead of a private parking pad, I got a full garage, and the backyard way nicer, fenced in, and the neighborhood far, far better. And then understanding that rents in that area is significantly higher than what I'm paying in a monthly payment. And so over a 20-year period, I mean, the rents will be double what my property mortgage is. And so again, you're paying for quality of life area. Is the rent's going to be less than the mortgage itself? I mean, more than the mortgage itself, and would I want to live there? If the answer is yes, 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 yes to all those questions, you should probably buy it. But again, a lot of people, there is a decent group of people, about 33% or more, that will never own a home for whatever reason or another. And yes, if they're willing to move for that type of lifestyle, it might be conducive to them. If they never really want to save, if they always want to live that kind of topsy-turvy, let me find a better place to live, quote unquote. Better means more affordable place to live, rather than forcing the world, bending it to your will to be affordable. You rather move to something more affordable. I mean, it is what it is. Now, places like New York, California, where you're like, oh my goodness, the mortgage is 5, 6, 7,000. It's very, very understandable why you would move to a place where you can then force your own narrative. But essentially, you want to force your narrative without gaining equity, without gaining all these other things. As long as that money that you're saving is going towards, investments that, again, provide you long-term benefits, then that could also be a great decision to continue to rent and, grow in that way. But a lot of people don't put money towards investments until a lot later on. When I say later on, I mean mid-30s is when they get started, early 40s. And so we do see a lot of people not have what they need in retirement or for retirement. And then they play a lot of catch-up games, right? There should be no reason, the need to catch up at 50, 60 on retirement. But that's a position that some people do find themselves in, unfortunately. So let me know. Are you currently renting, and are you looking to continue to rent? Are you putting the extra money towards saving and down payments for a home? Or are you putting that extra money in investments that you believe are going to pay so much dividends that you'll be able to buy a house cash if you ever wanted to? What are you doing in order to stay financially stable and improve your future? Let me know in the comment section down below. Neither is right and neither is wrong, but be doing something. That's for sure. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.